Welcome everybody to Zelda Breath of the Wild Part 3. DLC also says hello. Can you say hi?
Hi!
Even though he's not within camera shot. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and dive back into this. I believe, yeah, it looks like we were in Hateno Tower. I think I was trying to make my way over to Hateno as the next destination of interest, next point of interest. And, yeah, just seeing how far we can get in this within the couple hours that we've got. Okay. Alright, so we're on Hateno Tower. It's rainy and we need to go that way. Okay, there's the village. It's actually not that far to go. There is kind of a lot of space between here and there, though. Alright. I probably make that with the wing glider. If not, we'll get pretty close. And I know that sometimes with this you don't quite have enough stamina. We'll just drop and then start up again here pretty soon. Oh no, Roar! It's not working! Why isn't it working? I'll check that out here in just a second. That's weird. I don't know why that's not working. I even made sure that it should have been working beforehand. Alright, let's check and find out what's going on. How's it going, Rar? How are you doing today? Buddy, what are you doing on my chair? Commands. Well, that looks good. Everything looks good there. Now let's see what's up.
You did it!
You did it? What did you do? Okay. Yes, you do hear DLC. Why isn't that going through? Scaring your coworkers? How you doing that? Let's do language. No, the bot's working just fine. I wonder why that's not going through. Let me restart this. Yeah, because this was literally working on Friday, and I didn't change anything. My alarm to wake me up on the weekend sounds like a bomb about to go off. Is that right? Still not working. Okay. Give me 1 second. I think I might know what's going on here. Did we get it? I may have fixed it. There it is. Cool. Got it fixed. OBS pooped. It wasn't OBS. It was the bot that I use for the sound alerts. Goes through Streamlabs chat bot. And for some reason, it decided that it didn't want me to be signed in on that platform anymore. I had just updated it, but I didn't realize that it must have signed me out after that update. So, there we go. All fixed. Alrighty. Yeah, I didn't see any updates for OBS today, so I don't know that that would be necessarily the issue, but... Well, we got it. Hey, buddy.
It's really fast.
Buddy, do you want to sit on my lap? Do you want to come watch Daddy?
Ow.
You want to sit up here? No? He's going to play with my pod. Oh, and just as an FYI for folks, I did bump down the redeemable for Amiibos. It was originally set to 200. I have knocked it all the way down to 50 channel points to use an Amiibo. So pretty cheap, should be pretty affordable for just about anybody that stops by. Oh, and I think somebody is suspect. Who are you? Be on your way, you suspicious man. I'm a traveler. You certainly do appear to be Hylian like the rest of us. Hylians are generally good folk, so sorry for getting all worked up. You're free to go. We're just a waypoint on your winding road, huh? Ah, the life of a traveler. Well, you can get most things you need at the general store, and the inn is just back there. Ooh. Archer Link, that one. Oh, so I've got quite a few different amiibos over here, Rar, whichever ones you'd like to use. So I can't use the same one twice, but King wants me to use the Archer amiibo. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's see. I think we got ESPN or something. I finally use a channel point and Rar gets the same idea. Well, it's not like I had just said it at the same time. Twilight Princess Link? Okay, I can do Twilight Princess Link. Ooh, nice little soldier's boy. Soldier's boy. Soldier's bow. Alright, so there's the Twilight Princess amiibo. How's it going, V? Welcome, welcome. I know the inventory is full. Okay, well, I have an idea for that. Probably be able to just toss that shield, actually. I don't think we need either of these things, actually. Since when do I stream on Tuesdays? Really as often as I can. Melon and nanners. Getting some good stuff here. Oh, no, I didn't. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna drop these. Drop, drop. Bye-bye. We get all the Korok seeds? Every single one, V. All the spirits yet? Every single one. Oh, the broadsword's badly damaged too. That's wizard. Brink, brink. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off for the time being, because that's gonna drive me bonkers. Let's see. Shrines. How do we... Yeah, turn that off. Perfect. Okay. It's a fun little market. Plenty of things for making delicious foods. Did I eat a burger yet? You know, I did not eat the burger yet. I should probably think about doing that soon, I think. Burger does sound pretty good. Actually, I ordered pizza for the night, so there'll be pizza here about 6:30. Hey, mister, did you come from the big wide world? You look like you're good with a bow and a sword. You must be pretty strong. Are you strong or what? Yeah, I am. But you can use all sorts of different weapons, right? So, do you want to help his kid's dream come true? My Gramps is dead now. Well, way to put it bluntly. But when he was alive, he loved weapons. Though he never got to see all the ones he wanted. So you bring me weapons and show them to me, and then I can tell Gramps about him when I meet him again. Sounds good to me. I know you do it. Where should I start? You heard of a traveler's sword. I've seen it in books, but never in real life before. If you find it, please let me see it. Don't we have a yeah, we do. We have a traveler's claymore. Buddy, no. Let's not do that, please. Pizza burger. Actually, that does sound pretty good. Could go for that. Oh, you know what? I actually did have hamburgers. I had 2 of them on Sunday, now that I think about it. Hey, buddy. Let's not play over there. Can you come over here? You want to come say hello to V? V would like to see you. Sushi pizza. I could go for sushi pizza. That sounds like an adventure. Hey, buddy, can you come over here? Yeah, you're not. It's because you're not supposed to. Come over here. Come here, buddy. Please. He's giving his express opinion about things. Hey, Keo. Maybe. It's rebellious. I just don't want him to get into her stuff. He's not in anything he can hurt at the moment, so just leave him. How's your week, V? We're kind of sad that you didn't turn back up after the, or on the session on Friday. Power felt a little bad. He was worried he might have put you out a little bit. But we are glad that you came back. He's ready for war. If you're looking to add some color to your wardrobe, you've found the right place. Hoo-doo-doo. Welcome to Kochi Dye Shop, where we live to dye. If you have any dye ingredients, it's 20 rupees to dye an item. That includes our service charge, of course. Let's get going and dye your getup to the color of your choosing. Actually, let's do it. Go right up there. I'll just be 1 minute. The choice between going against another adult or a screaming toddler from hell, I'm taking the adult. I think that's fair. Slowly slowing down. That's good. You're going to dye all the clothes you're wearing at once. Alright, B, don't get too excited about this. I think I'll make the bandana green as well. Five ingredients you'd like to use in your dye. DLC ready for a scream contest. He's always ready for a scream contest. Here we go. There we go. Absolutely chromatic. It's downright miraculous what a difference a new set of duds makes. You're looking very cheek. I find this palatable if you'd like to do a red eye. Just let me know. Oh, re-dye. Didn't read it that way. Re-dye. Where's Mario and the 7 stars? That will be Friday. Time to hit the hay. Bye-bye. That's perfectly fine with me, Chica. I was just gonna pick these apples. I actually suspect that we will be finishing that up pretty much this next Friday. I don't even know if it's going to take us half of the evening to finish it, to be honest. And since Breath of the Wild is the winner of the community poll, as soon as we finish up with the 7 stars, we'll just be jumping right into this as well. So we might get to play this game twice this week. That's not what I meant to do. Let's see if I can figure out what all the buttons do. Gonna have to start another game. Well, the community poll is for Breath of the Wild, so as soon as we finish up with Legend of the Seven Stars, it will be strictly Breath of the Wild until it is finished. V, if you had it your way, what game would you pick next? Earthbound should be fine. Hey, Power, how's it going? I honestly don't even really remember what we were doing here. Oh, right, there's a laboratory at the top, isn't there? Ah, Breath of the Wild. That's correct. Had some Pokemon cards come in today, is that right? We have a nephew that has been really getting into cards as well. I guess he saw a friend at school with a collection of cards and decided he wanted to spend his own allowance money to buy some Pokemon cards as well. So he got, I think, a couple of booster packs and one of those like large-sized display items as well. Leaving. So, you know, I've actually never played Earthbound before. I do know that a lot of people have a lot of high regard for it. I don't know how I personally feel about that title. I mean, I guess it could be fun, but... Ooh. Come on, Link. Just get up there. Oh, we're just trying to get to the top of this hill. I see. Okay. One that you really need to get around to at some point. Right up your alley. Okay, so... What would you say is the difficulty rating for Earthbound? Because I've heard it can be a rather difficult game. Mother series is a legend. Yeah, I know it's only Earthbound per the English variation, but in the Japanese original release, it is it's called Mother. Come on. Oh, come on. We're just gonna break the broadsword. Cut down some trees. You've played all 3 of them? Is that how many there are in total? It's just 3? It's really not bad. Is there a roll? I can't remember if there is or not in this one. I don't think that there is. Now, I spent the first part of my morning kind of reminiscing on Ocarina of Time a little bit. I was really feeling like plugging in the N64 this morning and playing Ocarina of Time the old way. Old-fashioned vanilla cartridge and all. I have an adapter that allows for me to plug in the N64 with an HDMI cable, which I picked up from the local game shop before it got closed down. There we go. Hey, Kovu. Come to say hi? Get on up here. This is my... Well, it's technically my wife's cat, Kovu. Say hi, Kovu. You say hi? I know Rar will like to say hi to you. He says, please put me down. Maybe the more difficult people... Maybe the more difficult people is how bizarre the entire game is, but might put some people off. The concept is that it is an RPG, but instead of being set in medieval times, it is set in a parody of the 1950s America. I mean, not all RPGs necessarily need to be medieval times. I always say, please put me down. Unless you're Kyo. The Ancient Tech Lab. Mind the lanterns. Ooh. Well, I guess we can't pick them all, right? Most of the time, RPGs and video games are just based off in medieval times. Minor that the original game was on the SNES. Yes. Well, and it's you can play it through the Switch Online as well. I always loved OT and the other games like Mario 64, but I can't play them again. I don't find them fun because it's not challenging anymore. Sometimes games aren't necessarily about challenge. Sometimes enjoyment just comes from the simple pleasure of, you know, just seeing it through again. I can play Ocarina of Time over and over and over again. Really, I don't get that sick of it, but that's pretty much been my entire life. Good morning. This is the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab. Do you have some business with the director? Yep, that's right. The director is in the back. A terribly busy person, that one. Please try to keep it brief. Good morning. I imagine you've never seen so many books in one place. Pretty incredible, isn't it? Well, like I've never been to a library. We've gathered all of Hyrule's known literature on ancient civilizations here. As for the actual number of books, well... Is that thing on your waist? Is that a Sheikah? There's no mistaking it. That's a real Sheikah slate, isn't it? I've never actually seen one in person. If you could just show me the runes on it, I'd be most appreciative. It's just that without challenges, it's just not. Like Hard Sarge, you know? I guess Nintendo calls it Earthbound Beginnings. Original one was on NES. That didn't get translated until years later on the Wii U in 1989 for the first game, Mother aka Earthbound Zero. Okay. Might be one that worth taking a look into as well. Stasis. Ah, Magnesis. Yes, yes. The remote bomb and Cryonis. And what else? Let's see. So that's it for runes, but... Strange. It doesn't seem like you have the basic runes. I don't understand why they're missing. There must be some reason. Oh, where are my manners? I nearly forgot to introduce myself. My name is Simon. You are Link, right? You know my name? Lady Impa caught me up to speed. You see, we were told a young man holding a Sheikah slate would appear, and you must do all that you can to help him. He will be the hope that awakens from the slumber of restoration. His name will be Link. Oh dear, I forgot to tell you something very important. Director, listen, Miss Director, this is a real Sheikah slate. Director? Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced our director. Miss Pura happens to be right over there. As the Hateno Ancient Lab Director, Miss Pura is the world's foremost authority on ancient Hyrule culture. Check it. I have the utmost respect for Miss Pura and all she has accomplished. I'm honored to be her assistant. Hey, Blazing, how's it going? BRB heading home. Sounds good, V. Pura was cuter 100 years ago. I still have not actually played Age of Calamity yet. I was actually just talking about possibly doing that here pretty soon. As for a list of amiibos, you know, I really ought to do that. I've had 2 of them redeemed already, but I still have the Majora's Mask link, Ocarina of Time link. I have 2 separate Wind Waker links, one Zelda, one Sheik. The Rider Breath of the Wild link amiibo, the Ganondorf amiibo, and the 8-bit amiibo. And I might have to grab some of the rest of them from upstairs as well. Smash Bros. Link, yes, I have already had him redeemed. So the Twilight Princess link has already been done. Did technically get translated back then, just didn't release officially until the Wii U prototype for the US version of the game got found and dumped, and eventually Nintendo released that prototype for Wii U. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, Twilight Princess link has already been redeemed, as well as the Archer link. Here you go. So those are the 2 that have been used already. But we can add a list. That would be fine. Let's do that, actually. We'll toss that down into the About section. Just have to get it. It'll be 1 second here while I add that. You wanted to make me have a Pona? My brother got me that one last week. You wanted to make me have a Pona? My brother got me... Okay. Do edit panels here. Let's add one. We'll call it Amiibos. Oh, my caps lock is on. Okay. How's it going, True Bunnycorns? Welcome. Okay. Son just woke up from a nap, so I didn't get a nap. That's a little rough. Sorry to hear about that. I was just adding in the names of all the amiibos that I have available. Oh, and I do have a Wolf Link amiibo as well, but I didn't think to bring that one downstairs. Okay. So there should now be in the Abouts section a list of amiibos that you guys are able to redeem. That should hopefully make things a little bit easier for you guys. And then I can just let you know which one have already been redeemed. But yeah, so far we've already used the Twilight Princess and the Archer link this stream. How are you doing, Blaze? How's the stuff with D&D going? Have the utmost respect for Miss Pura and all she's accomplished. I'm honored to be her assistant. On that note, Link, you see, the director may look like a young girl, but, well, maybe it's not my place to be telling you these things. You should talk to Miss Pura herself. Probably will do that. Hey, are you surprised? The director of this laboratory is not Simon, it's me. Snappity snap. Anyway, Linky, do you remember any dreams from your time in the slumber of restoration? You don't look like you've changed a bit in the last 100 years, but something must have happened in all that time. Well, no matter. I'm just happy you're still in one piece. Linky? What's with that look? You do still remember me, right? I don't remember. Really? Well, I'm so shocked I don't know if I'll ever be able to recover from this. Even though 100 years ago, I took you to the Shrine of Resurrection after Calamity Ganon fatally wounded you. Even though I was the one who put you safely in the slumber of restoration, despite all that, you still don't remember me. I don't remember. As expected. After 100 years in the slumber of restoration, the subject has lost all memories. Noted. Oh, sorry. I have a bad habit of taking notes rather abruptly like that. It's a charming quirk, isn't it? Anywho, do you have any questions for me? Aren't you a child? How very rude. Or perhaps it's not rude at all. I suppose that's actually a rather logical conclusion to jump to. The truth is, I look this way because of a failed experiment. Well, I say failed, but in some ways, it was a success. I documented the full affair in my diary upstairs. But the whole thing is embarrassing, so I insist you refrain from reading it. Anyway, enough about that. Back to the topic at hand. Here you are, after 100 years. Here to defeat Calamity Ganon, who is growing in strength with every passing moment, and to rescue our beloved Princess Zelda. That is, if you've got the courage to try. And to help the one true hero, I, the one and only Pura, will restore the basic functions missing from the Sheikah Slate. And what do you say to that? Yes, please. I knew you'd say that. All right, then. First, I need you to run an errand for me. What's with that look on your face? You didn't think I'd fix your Sheikah Slate for free, did you? I did not. You're pretty considerate for a young person. But then, I suppose that's because you're actually over 100 years old. Let me explain what this errand entails. You know the unlit furnace on the wall just outside of the laboratory? Could you please bring the blue flame from the ancient furnace in town? Oh, and also use it to light our furnace. This sweet little guidance stone will start working once you do that, allowing us to restore your missing runes. I wonder if the young women these days still say things like sweet and little. Oh well, I suppose it doesn't matter anyway. Okay then, I'm counting on you for that blue flame. Okay. Ha, they even provide a torch. Yeah, I'm sorry that your little one isn't taking the nap he's supposed to be having. It's kind of rough sometimes. Yeah, I'll actually be putting together my own one-shot to run for this weekend. There's a... we couldn't agree on a date to play, and I was getting kind of a little frustrated by the fact that we weren't going to get to play Dungeons & Dragons anytime within the next month. So I just said, okay, here's the date, here's the time. You guys that wants to play will show up with a level 5 character, and if you can't make it, then no worries. So I will have 3 of my 6 players to do a one-shot this Saturday. Now let's see if we can go and find that furnace, shall we? Hot-footed frog. I'm pretty sure this furnace was just outside of the town, wasn't it? Maybe I'm imagining things. His sister didn't go down until just barely, so it's just kind of a trade-off. Now, back before we had DLC, we discussed, you know, what we would do if we wanted to have more than one kid, and the determination was that we were going to, no matter what, make sure that they were spaced out at least 2 years apart from each other. But it's kind of looking like DLC is going to be our only one. So. Let's see. Oh, there is, in fact, a shrine over here. Let's take care of that. Yeah. Miyam Agana Shrine. So who all is excited for the new Tears of the Kingdom game? I got to see the third trailer finally, and I'm actually really excited about it. All the nifty mechanics that they're going to be including in this next one have me very interested to see what it does as an improvement over this game. So yeah, I'm definitely counting down the weeks. Oh, we get to do this one. Right. I just want you guys to know that there is a statistically good chance that I'm just going to cheese this one really, really bad here in just a second. And the longer it takes for me to do this, the greater that chance grows. Yep. Okay, here we go. It's cute that Nintendo didn't consider we might do this. Oh. Did that actually make it in? Oh, yeah, it actually made it in. I was just sitting here waiting for that to drop back down. Furnace is halfway up the hill on the way to her house. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sure we'll find it. Might just take a minute to look for stuff. I mean, it has been like 6 years since I played this, so. And I waited so long to do a playthrough on this one for the second time because I usually have a very strong memory for locations of things, and the best appeal of this game is actually the exploration aspect. I kind of have an ability to really remember areas really, really well. So I felt like any subsequent playthroughs were just going to be kind of pointless for me. And I'd be very, very bored with it very quickly. Yeah, if they had been smart about that puzzle, I think that they probably would have put some kind of a blocker on the bottom of it. It'd have been really funny if it had also been a maze on the bottom. You can't anymore. What can't you do? You can't see anymore. Point was to let you find fun and creative ways to solve problems. Think outside the box. Aunt Haley says, hi, DLC. Can you say hi?
Hi, Daisy.
Your DLC. Checking everyone out today, too. Checking just never stops. Ever stayed at the Tonpu Inn? Nope. If you're not staying there, then I'm supposed to check out everyone who comes into town. Right? Right? Thought so. I know things have been peaceful recently, but the outside world is still pretty dangerous, yeah? So I gotta check and make sure if any beauties, suspicious folks have come around here. Beauties? If you're lucky enough to stay at the Tonpu Inn, you'll see what I mean. Say hello to Prima for me if you do. Not that she even knows who I am. This is tough. I have to give her something. What kind of gift do you think Prima at the Tonpu Inn would want? Just take a guess. It's not for me, you understand. It's for my buddy's friend.
I drop it.
Yeah, dropped it. Why don't you go tell Mom you need a diaper change, too? You did? Oh. You're just residual. Okay. Residual stink.
I can't see my...
Okay, why are we whining? What's wrong?
I'm in the couch.
What's wrong?
I'm in the couch.
What's on the couch? Do you want to wear the headset? There you go. Fancy seeing you so early in the morn. Best place to rest up in all of Hateno Village is Tonpu Inn. If you plan on staying, just talk to the clerk across the counter. Well... Good morning. Welcome to Tonpu Inn. A regular bed is 20 rupees, or if you're looking for more relaxing and restorative mind and body experience, you can have one of our extra soft downy beds for 40 rupees. I don't really need to rest, though. See if we can come up with any clues as to something that she would like. I wonder if that requires staying the night. You drowning under that headset, buddy?
Yes, you're throwing your eggs.
We'll stay then. Oh, I don't even have any rupees. Yeah, I thought for sure I'd have at least a few, but I guess not. Okay, so the furnace was somewhere halfway up this hill. Is it my turn already? Well. Say, not to pry, but I have to ask. Who are you supposed to be? Demands for my job mean that nights and days are switched for me, so please let me sleep just a bit more. Rar says, DLC! And he's got my headset.
Rawr!
You say, rawr! Unfazed. Didn't even seem to notice. Nerves of steel. Hello. Oh, I think I see it. What a nice breeze. It doesn't carry that tang of salt on it, though. What do you mean? Oops, I forgot we just met. I was reminiscing about my hometown of Lurelin Village by the sea. The view and the air are different here in Hateno Village, but this is where my wonderful husband calls home. I count myself lucky to be able to live and work alongside such a wonderful, loving man. Lurelin Village? It's a small fishing community far to the south. I lived there before I moved here with my new husband. We had to cross the bridge of Hylia to get here, weighted down with everything I couldn't bear to leave behind. Thinking back on it, it's a wonder either of us survived the trip. That's cute. Carrying your quiver is more efficient at your hip. Just feel as you're running, the quiver would smack constantly against your butt cheeks and spill arrows everywhere. The way that it is right now, yeah, I don't really know. I honestly have no idea what the best way to carry your quiver would actually be.
It's free water.
Do you hear the water?
Splash.
Splash. Which two have been redeemed? The Twilight Princess and the Archer. Breath of the Wild Archer. We got that list added for you, for your convenience. Oops, I did not mean to press that. I have a wonderful habit of pressing all the wrong buttons. The Wolf Link amiibo, awesome. I will need to go and retrieve that one from upstairs. I actually don't have it down here, so if you want to give me just a minute, I will go and grab that for you. BRB, everybody. Don't go anywhere.
Look, a tuba.
Alright, guys, thank you so much for waiting. Okay, oh, since I'm carrying this torch, I probably should finish what I'm doing first, but then I can redeem that amiibo for you. He's so adorbs. He got so upset when I put him down to go and grab that amiibo. Yep, we love him lots. He's our little DLC. And he'll be 3 this next month. Yeah, but he seemed so interested in the game today that I guess being under the headset's really keeping him calm. I don't think we actually have to light all these, do we? I seem to recall that there's like some kind of some kind of a benefit to having them all lit. Is there a shrine that appears, maybe?
Get sweet water.
You hear the water? Yeah, DLC, he is pretty
There's some
adorbs, isn't he?
Mountains.
Mountains? You see mountains? You know about all about the water and the mountains and the hills and the trees. I want to say that there was some kind of like a shrine that comes out when you have all of these lit. But I don't know that for certain. If I'm lighting these in futility, please somebody let me know. Nothing but the satisfaction of knowing you did them all. I guess it's a good thing we're almost done then, huh? Ah, I've seen this before. Old Granny Purra was carrying it. Granny, huh? Are you all done? Do you want it back on Daddy's head?
Daddy hand.
Should I put it back on Daddy's head? Oop, this is wrapped around you. Here we go. Okay. I'll have to invest in a smaller headset for you, I think. Get him a tiny one that he can put on. Because I do have a splitter so that two of us can have... Yeah, so that two people can sit here and be plugged in at the same time.
Mom, push me.
Because Keo and I sometimes will do stuff together. There we go. Ancient Tech Lab is now set as a travel gate. That's helpful.
Wow.
Hey, you. Linky, thank you so much. Now then, take a look over there. The guidance stone must be starting to react. There's nothing mysterious about it. This is pure science. My sweet little guidance stone. You sure know how to make this old researcher's heart flutter. Well then, let's go ahead and restore those Sheikah slate runes for you. Give me a nice snap. Go on. No time to be shy about it. Snap! Nice one. Okay then. Sheikah slate repair underway. Guidance stone lock removed. Now let's do the thing. And then we'll redeem that Wolf Link amiibo. Camera, Hyrule Companion, and album missing files confirmed. Starting repair. Blaze, how's your D&D stuff going? There we go, yeah. A rune has been added. Yo, check it out. And the compendium. Now we can start keeping track of stuff. Repair complete. Are you going away? Are you going bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. And it's done. So, is it all fixed up now? Oh, we went back here. Let's see here. Which one is it? Camera, Hyrule Compendium, album. Yep, looks good. So I know this is sudden, but hear me out. Take a picture of me with the camera. Oh, and don't forget to let me see it. That's the one I meant to do. Ah, there we go. Yep. How'd the picture taking going? Did you get a cute pic of me with the camera? I took one. Can't wait to see it. Let me see, let me see. My, who's this beautiful young creature? Huh? Oh, I guess that's my cue. Sorry, I kinda lost it there. It wasn't on purpose. It's not just a pretty girl in these images. Yes, there's also some old landscape photos stored in the album. I knew Princess Zelda had made frequent use of the camera feature, but this... Hey, Linky. It dawns on me that you were Princess Zelda's appointed knight, which means there's a strong possibility that you accompanied her to all the places where these pictures were taken. Oh, right. The lost memory thing could prove troublesome. But don't lose hope. It just means these pictures could be the missing piece to... Don't throw it. Do not throw that, buddy. Missing piece to help restore your lost memories. If my hunch is correct, I suggest you check in with Impa. She knows more about Princess Zelda than I do. Even I do. Yeah, don't throw it. You'll break stuff. No breaking stuff. Are you sitting back on my lap again? Or are you gonna go upstairs? Okay, bye-bye. So sensitive. Okay, okay. Just don't throw it again. There's just one more thing I need from you. You don't have to worry about this until after you see Impa, but I want you to bring me back some ancient materials. Bring them either to me or to Robbie at Akala Ancient Tech Lab. As if my joy weren't enough, if you bring us ancient materials, we'll give you something good as a reward. Alright, let's do this. Go on, buddy. Okay. Yes, now it is time. Let's, do the thing. DLC has left the building. There you go. There's my wolf link. Hey here! He absolutely is. And he's magnificent. I finished that dungeon with 19 hearts. Yes, he is quite strong. Oh. I'm very confused here. Why did he return? Oh, can he not be in the village? Is that a stipulation with him? I think maybe he can't go to the village is the problem. Pet's the good boy. Oh, it doesn't let you actually pet him, does it? Can't be in the villages. That's stupid. Alright, well, the next time we're out in the open, I'll make sure to use it again. We will get some good use out of him, don't worry. They don't let you pet the doggos in this one? They let you pick up the doggos in Twilight Princess. It's kind of rude. This session's going fast. Already up to 5:40. I've only got like another about 50 minutes left of this session, so I guess we better do something to make it count. Kind of gets cold and weird out here, doesn't it? Hail Heidi with a rate of 66. Oh my gosh. What in the world? Septimus Cygnus, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my hell. That's got to be the biggest raid ever. Holy shit, I've never had so many people all in here. We're just going to have this go off of the, off the wall now. How's it going? Welcome, raiders. Never seen you on this early. It depends. The Tuesday streams are a little strange sometimes, Hail Heidi. We're almost nice. Mega Pac-Man, welcome back in. It's been a good minute since I've seen you. And you just subscribed to me. Oh my gosh. Hail Heidi, you are so wonderful. The raid music, yes. A lot of you guys might know me, but I don't know who all does. Hail Heidi and I go way back to way before Twitch. Our fathers were friends. Liked to play music together a long time ago before any of us. And so my father was actually friends with her father back when her parents had Mama D. That's how far back the family goes. So yeah, a lot of history between the families. It's pretty awesome. But we're just playing some Breath of the Wild. For those of you that don't know me, I am Commander Sergeant. I consider myself to be a Zelda variety streamer. Tuesdays streams are usually the day that we set aside for doing Legend of Zelda. We've been working our way through the entire Zelda series. Only missing 2 titles in the series. The 2 that we had to miss out on were the original Four Swords game, and I also opted to skip Triforce Heroes because I've heard it's not really a wonderful title. So it's yeah, but we've made our way all the way from the 1986 original all the way to Breath of the Wild now. And yeah, so I do variety titles Friday evenings, except my community has voted to do strictly Breath of the Wild streams as soon as we finish up with Super Mario RPG. So that will be the thing that we do next. Thank you so much, Tanky93, for the scream. Alrighty, and let's see, my chat is like blown up here. So let's see who all we've got in here. We have follows now from Loyal Shadusk. Thank you so much for the follow. Septimus Cygnus and Tanky93. Thank you all so much for the follow. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. All right, we got the hailstorm. And I'm just trying to see what other messages are in here. Love the raid music. Yes, I'm a big fan of Ocarina of Time. I've been playing Ocarina of Time since I was about 6 years old. To put that in perspective, I turn 30 next month, so long-time fan. Love raid music. Yeah, the raid music is pretty awesome, huh? Back in the before times. Yes. Good evening, Commander Sergeant and chat. How are you? Great to see you. Hope all is well. Red39, thank you. Is it red or read? I'm not sure because that's one of those wonderful words that can be read in 2 ways. I am actually doing pretty good. Having a very good time playing the Zelda games. We're doing pretty good here. Excited about the new Zelda game, you know it. The new Zelda game actually comes out the day after my big 30. So I told myself, okay, I have to go to work on my 30th birthday. The day after, though, I am staying home and I'm playing Zelda all day. I'm not even going to stream that day, to be completely honest. Only 30? I know, right? Exciting. Zelda is a lot of fun. Yep, big time diehard fan, and I'm honestly trying to remember where I'm trying to go from here. So it looks like we need to go back to Kekarika. I could just warp there. I'm not sure why I'm not just doing that. Guess we just want to see what's in between. But since we got a raid and the... Oh my gosh. Tanky. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. I think that Power might be the only one in here that's, or the only one that's actually present in the chat at the moment. Thank you so much for that. I'm sure that Reaper and Metal King and Drill will all love the emotes. Thank you so very much. And thank you, Power, for the shout-out. I was literally just about to do that myself. But yeah, for those of you guys that do not know Hail Heidi from my community, go and check her out. She's just reached partner. And kind of the start of influence for the streaming. When I was watching her do that back in the beginning of 2020, I thought to myself, you know, this actually looks like it'd be a lot of fun and something right up my alley. So I kind of decided I wanted to run with it, do my own thing with it, and it's been pretty good since. My only regret is that I can't ever seem to get to Hail Heidi anymore because of the stream window. I'm usually at work. So I'm sorry I miss out on so many of your streams, Heidi, but all the same, I appreciate you so much for raiding in here. Life is just so busy, I don't have enough time to really be on Twitch. I miss out on a lot of my Tuesday streams, which is the designated day for Zelda streaming. I guess we're just supposed to talk to Impa, huh? So just go back down here. Yeah, so it's so hard to get to anybody anymore. What kind of work do I do? It suffices to say that I work for the federal government. And we'll put it at that. Please don't frighten me like that. You need something from me at this hour. Actually, I don't. I'm just going to come back down here, because I keep forgetting we need to talk to Impa. I just want to explore around, see all the stuff. Zelda! Yeah! Heidi, what, let's see. You were playing... Oh, you were just chatting. Were you playing something earlier today? What are you currently working on these days? I say only 30, because I'm 54. Hey, you know, growing up is not required. It's just growing old. Huh. I heard Perot was giving you the runaround, but you seemed just fine. Playing The Last of Us right now. Freaking loved it. I've heard really good things about The Last of Us, but I've never actually played that one. And anymore, I don't really get the opportunity to play a lot of horror games because DLC is old enough now that I don't want to scar him for life. So, playing Destroy the Ants. I didn't know that that was an option. So, are you playing the remastered edition or the part 1? Because I know that they just recently did The Last of Us Part 1 as almost like a remake of the original game. Had ants in my pantry today. It was 2 hours late. Oh, geez, that really sucks. It's on PC now, so I'm extremely happy. That's awesome. Love PC gaming and console gaming, always fun. I have, I was a Nintendo boy growing up, but when I got to be about 16, we started having PlayStation 3. I got a PS4 for Kyo and I when we were only about a year married, I think. And, yeah, I have the PS5 as well. I do most of my gaming on PlayStation, but yeah, I'm definitely do a lot of console as well. I did put together a nice PC, so I have a nice rig here. It does pretty good for what I need it for, but it's not top of the line. It's nothing fancy. I don't actually spend a lot of time down here in my basement. Usually I am upstairs, so... So, ants in your pantry, that is no fun. Are you going to be looking for, like, exterminators, then, to come and help out with that? Or, I guess, with ants, really the best thing you can do is lay down traps and let them take poison back to their hive. Ants in her pants. Ants in her pants. I said ants. Let me see. Okay, so we're trying to figure out where all of these places are. We're trying to restore Link's memory. This is, without a doubt, the Chimera... Oh, the Chimera. The camera? I can read, guys. I learned how to do that. I'm thinking like chimeras, you know, like multiple heads of different kinds of beasts and body parts. Yeah. I mean, I might have been listening to some Chimera earlier. Words are very hard. Yep, chimeras, exactly. I heard that games are good for your hand and eye coordination. They are. Le camera! This is without a doubt the camera that Princess Zelda used 100 years ago. We have a mad DLC. It could be that if you visit the locations with those pictures, you'll be able to restore some of your lost memories. Come back here once you have tried going to at least one of those locations. Yeah, DLC, he's having a day today. He's not wanting to talk about his feelings or come to a catharsis for any reason. There is something I wish to give you. Let's see. So we need to go to one of those memories first, right? Right. May not remember your last meeting with Ganon, but it did not end well for you. If you want a different outcome this time around, you'll probably need to be properly equipped. Okay, so previously we talked about the 4 divine beasts, the memories, and 10,000 years ago, so that's already been covered. I'm not going to bother going into that. You are the only one who can save her. You're the only one who can save Hyrule. Now go, you must. Sounds like bedtime. Might have to come a little early for him. It's weird. There are days that he's a complete peach, and other days where he is a menace to society. So, but that's parenting for you. Parenting 101. Bipolar today. Well, it was weird because when he was sitting down here, he was just as happy as could be to be on my lap, just watching me game. And then he decided to get down and then was miserable after that. So, don't know what that's about. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know if any of these are actually close enough for me to do something about. Maybe that one. Pretty sure I know where that one is. That's gonna be out this way. Okay. Yeah, if we can at least unlock one of these memories, I'll call that a success on the day. Yeah, so we gotta unlock all of these memories. And we also have to go and track down the 4 divine beasts and resurrect the champions. It's kind of a tall order of things. It's weird because it's like there's not really a lot of main objectives that you need to complete in order to finish this game. But to get those things done, there's just a lot in between and a lot of things to be distracted by along the way. So Heidi, have you determined when you're going to be playing a Zelda game yet? Played Atari, Sega Genesis, PlayStation 1, 2, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, PS Vita, Sega Saturn, Super Nintendo, PlayStation 3, original Xbox, Xbox 360, one PlayStation 4, and Nintendo Switch. That's a pretty good list. Sorry, I'm trying to read the list and play the game at the same time, don't mind me. That's a pretty significant list. We had an NES, belonged to my mom. The first console that we got as a family that I can remember getting was the Nintendo 64. We had that. My sister and I worked for the GameCube. We had the Wii. We had the Wii U. The Wii U was like right as I was getting ready to move out of my parents' house, actually. But we had Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, DS, DS Lite, 3DS. We had the PlayStation 3. I bought a PlayStation 2 for myself when I was about 18 years old. Okay, I'm having some trouble determining just how far back this actually is. Hmm. Or maybe it's not even on this side. I guess that's entirely possible. It might not even be on this side. Love the Nintendo Wii so much. Yeah, the Wii was actually really an awesome console. Very versatile and exciting. Definitely deserved the success that it had. Oh, thank you so much for the hydrate. Love all the Mario games, sports games, driving games, RPG games, PC games. There's so many good things. Some reason saying ants in my pants reminds me of the Phineas and Ferb song, Squirrels in My Pants. I'm not very familiar with Phineas and Ferb. And to loosen up. Thank you so much, True Benny Corns. Yeah, I gotta stay loose too, huh? I'm getting hungry. What is everybody having for dinner tonight? Because I've ordered pizza. I got some Papa John's coming here in about 30 minutes now. 33 minutes is when they're supposed to deliver by. You're having leftover Pizza Hut. That's also a good option. I'm seeing a lot of shrines out here, but I'm not seeing what I'm ultimately looking for here. I'm guessing that Kyo found the episode of the Lot of Cars that features the Hunger Games kids. Yeah, DLC loves to watch this Lot of Cars where it's just launching these vehicles at these modded. It's a mod pack that somebody's added into another game, and they just launch cars at these built up different towers of different figures from different things. They've done Venom, they've done Thanos, Iron Man, Spider-Man, One Punch Man. The list goes on. It's actually it's a little strangely satisfying to watch. Okay, let's search shields. Shoot. Played Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Junior Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Street Fighter, Columns, Space Invaders, Galaga. I've got a pretty significant list of games that I've been through in my time, all of which I don't even know if I have time to list everything that I've done in my time as a gamer. I mean, like I said, I've been playing games as long as I can remember. So yeah, if I were to try and recount the entire list of things that I've done in my lifetime, that'd take a pretty long time. I was playing the original Super Mario Bros. Game on NES, probably circa 96. I'd have only been about 3 years old. Lego games are actually a lot of fun. I didn't actually start playing the Lego games until a few years ago. Didn't realize just how much fun I would have with them. The Skywalker Saga game that came out was something else, though. Okay, let's go see if we can find a... Oh, I think there might be a Korok over here. World of Warcraft, League of Legends, Overwatch, Tetris. I have no idea what we would be doing over here. Sure. Oh, we probably need some kind of like a Korok seed. Call of Duty games. I'm not really much of an MMO person. I really like RPGs more than anything. I do have a list of everything that we've played on stream before in the About section. That pretty much gives a comprehensive list of everything we've done here on this channel. We've done Doom Eternal a couple times. We've done Metroid Prime. Did Doom 2016. We did some Crash Bandicoot, World of Final Fantasy. Been kind of a little all over the place. I'm on the wrong side of the map. Is it on the other side of those peaks? I was about to say, I don't remember there being one out here, but I suppose we can at least go take care of this shrine. It must be on the other side of the peaks then, huh? Probably would have helped if I had decided to bring the horse out here, huh? Yeah, when we got the N64, we got the N64 with Ocarina of Time and Mario Kart 64. And those are the first two things that I really remember playing a lot of, besides the Mario games beforehand. But yeah, it was like we had the Mario Bros, Mario Bros 3, and Tetris on the SNES or on the NES. I can't remember what else there was though. I remember that we had some other games, but I just don't remember what they were. Ever play Animal Crossing? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I have. Yep. I've been playing Animal Crossing since the release of the original on GameCube. Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I don't know that I'd ever want to do Animal Crossing on like as a stream game, but yeah, I was playing it pretty consistently back when it came out. But yeah, I've been a pretty long time fan of Animal Crossing. Had that for, as far as I know, I've had every single one of them. We did the GameCube one, the DS one, there was the one for the 3DS, and there was one on the Wii as well, I think. City Folk was on the Wii, and the Switch one. Have they really done that many of them? Farther back from the peaks. Yeah, I was kind of noticing that for where we were, it should have been somewhere in the area, but I guess if we're on the wrong side of the peaks, that makes sense why it wasn't looking familiar to me. Is there a possibility of owning a Wii without playing Wii Sports? Yeah, I played Wii Sports a ton. There was Wii Sports. Let's see. I'm trying to think of all the Wii games. We had a lot of Wii games, actually. Yeah, our Wii came with Wii Sports. We got that one the winter of 2006. There was... Oh, so my mom was actually kind of funny about this. Oh, shit. That was bad. She took my reservation that I had for Twilight Princess. I had a reservation that I made through GameStop for Twilight Princess. I was making payments on that with money that I earned myself. And she took my my reservation receipt and all from me because I had reserved the GameCube copy, and I was sitting there waiting for it. Kept getting pushed back, pushed back, pushed back. It was making me mad. But in the time that it took for the game to come out, and just after the time of the release of the Wii, our GameCube died. The reader on it was it was toast. And that was very, very sad for us because we had quite a few GameCube games that we felt we were never going to get to play again. My mom took the reservation from me, without really telling me about it. Didn't tell me where she'd put the receipt for it, and I was like super upset with her for losing it. And it turned out that she had changed my my order for me. She'd finished paying it off and got Twilight Princess on the Wii for me instead of the GameCube edition. Wii Sports is the only sport I've enjoyed. There might be some truth to that statement, actually. Do not particularly care much for sports. All right, so I guess we'll warp our way to the other side of the peak and see if we can find the memory. Yeah, I'd say that a lot of the games that I enjoy playing as an adult, still definitely Legend of Zelda, as it's been a long-time favorite for me. Also, Final Fantasy series. I'm kind of hardcore. When I get into a series, I try to play as much of it as I possibly can. That said, I've gone back and played the original Final Fantasy. I didn't play the original version of the first game. I played the re-released version of it, the Final Fantasy Origins version, I should say. For 1 and 2, I played 3 and 4's remakes for the DS/PSP. I have not done 5. It's the only one that I haven't actually played through. I've done 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got platinums on PlayStation for 7, 8, 9, and 10. I've done 12. I have 11 for PC, but I've never started into it. I've done 13, 13.2, 13.3, all platinum on PlayStation 3. And I've done 15. I've got platinum. I have 14 for PlayStation 5, but I've never started it. MMOs are just one of those things that I have really a hard time getting started into. They're kind of a massive time suck. And as somebody who's already got a massive amount of games that they try to get through on a regular basis, I really struggle with the idea of investing and dedicating hundreds of hours to an MMO. Series games, yeah, they're also really fun. Ever played Assassin's Creed Valhalla? You bet I have. I started into Assassin's Creed back in, well, it was actually not that long ago. It was only about maybe 7 or 8 years ago, and played all of them. Started from the first one, worked my way all the way through. Yeah, I got Valhalla. I managed to catch up at Origins, is where I caught up. So I played all of them through Origins. I haven't played the spin-off games at all, but I have played all the main entries, including Unity, which was... I played Syndicate. Yeah, I was just working my way through Syndicate when Origins was announced, and I was able to play Origins pretty much right at its release. And been pretty on top of it ever since. I'm actually a very large fan of Viking lore and culture. I was on a whole Norse kick for a good year and a half. Where that's all I wanted to do for a while, was just learn about Norse culture, Norse styles, Norse everything. Everything Norse. That's actually why my sub badges are Vikings shields. Unity, ironically, was the most divisive. Yes, it was. So I've got about, 188 hours in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I put it down just before... So the Siege of Paris had not yet come out. I started playing the Siege of Paris, but there was something else that had come out that had caught my attention, and I just hadn't gotten back around to playing again. But yeah, avid Assassin's Creed fan. I'd say of all of them, Black Flag is probably my favorite. I know a lot of people would argue maybe that that's not the most traditional of the Assassin's Creed games, but the naval combat in it was very satisfying, and I honestly felt like the mechanics for the combat mechanics in that game were actually the most satisfying out of most of the games that I've played. Let's see, I'd also recently started into Castlevania. That's a really massive one. I have not actually had the opportunity to work all my way through, but Symphony of the Night was probably my favorite out of everything that I played there. I've played through... I got the Castlevania collection for the Switch a while back, and played through a majority of those titles. The only shooter games that I usually play are things that are a little bit more RPG-based. I've played through the newer Tomb Raider games. I've never played the originals, but I have played the new trilogy of Tomb Raider games that they have out. Really enjoyed those. Uncharted is by far one of my favorites, favorite series for PlayStation. We played God of War, the 2016 one, just a few months ago on here. Ark Survival, Fortnite, PUBG, Dead by Daylight, Resident Evil, Grand Theft Auto 5. Kyo, my wife, did play a little bit of Ark Survival. It's not really my thing. Fortnite, PUBG, I tried Fortnite with a couple of work buddies one day on a slow day. I took my Switch in, we all just hung out, played some Fortnite for a little while. It was okay, but I'm not really much of an online player. So there's some things that I definitely make exception for, but no, I wasn't particularly into Fortnite. I've never tried PUBG, but the Battle Royale system, not really my thing. As for Resident Evil, I would like to be able to play more Resident Evil. I know a lot about the Resident Evil series. I was actually around at the beginning when Heidi was beginning her streaming, and watched her do a lot of the Resident Evil games. Yeah, that was before... That was, what, before 7? No, it was just after 7. It was before 8 released. It was actually a long while before 8 released. I've played the original... Well, I played the remastered edition of the first of the Resident Evil games. I have Resident Evil 0 through 6. I also have Code Veronica and the Revelations games, but unfortunately haven't been able to play them because I have a toddler in the house. We only made it through a part of Resident Evil 0 before we needed to put it down, so unfortunately didn't get through that. And as for Grand Theft Auto, not really a whole ton there. I've had friends that have talked a lot about it, but I've never really seen much of an appeal to it for myself, so I've never picked it up personally. Kyo played a little bit of Dead by Daylight, and I watched. It looks fun, but it's one of those things that you could drive at for a good long while, and if it doesn't really have any story, it doesn't usually hold me as well. I really love stories. All RPG games do you like to play? So recently I got into the Souls games. I really enjoyed the Souls games. I had never played Dark Souls before playing Elden Ring, but I played Elden Ring first when that released last year. I was super excited about it, got it at release, loved it. Went back and played the first Dark Souls game. I have Platinums now for both of those games, as well as Demon's Souls. And been bouncing around a little bit from there. Jedi Fallen Order. I have platinum in that one. I enjoyed the Spider-Man games. I have all the Dark Souls games. I just need to get around to playing the rest of them. But again, too many games, not enough time. Oh, played the shit out of Skyrim. Played the shit out of Skyrim. 2 platinums. 2 times platinum. Tigger, you're out of here? Sounds good. Nice meeting you. I think I'll come steak fry up some Yukon Gold potatoes and nuke a steamer bag of veggies. That sounds super delicious. Enjoy your dinner. I'm probably out of here in just a few myself, since I'm just getting text messages now saying that my pizza's on the way. So thank you so much for dropping in and for the, I believe that you're one of my followers, right? If not, all the same, good to meet you. Thank you for joining Hail Heidi in the raid. And have yourself a great dinner and a great night. Yeah, I want to say between all of the Skyrim sessions that I've played, probably upwards of maybe 400 hours or so. As a good amount of Skyrim done. Over the course of the last few years, I've also really taken a liking to Dungeons and Dragons. I have never really been one for playing a lot of tabletop games. Oh, it is out there a ways. We're way too close to the peaks. We gotta see if we can get further out. Let's try like out here maybe. Pizza's some good stuff, isn't it? Yeah, done a lot of Skyrim. I've done Oblivion once. I have not played Morrowind, but well, I've played some of the beginning of Morrowind, I should say, but I've never actually gone far enough into it to get anywhere. I played a little bit of Arena and Daggerfall. I actually made some significant progress in Arena, but the file that I was playing on corrupted, so yeah, unfortunately didn't get to complete that one. And I keep telling myself maybe one day I'll get back around to that, but I've also heard that it's not really worth my time in today's day and age. Too many other good things to play, not enough time, all that fun stuff. You love pepperoni and cheese, pepperoni, sausage, veggie pizza. I'm pretty easy to please. I'll eat just about anything on my pizza. I'm even one of those people who will agree that pineapple pizza has a place. Has a time and a place. Definitely does. And I know a lot of people will call me crazy for that, but I do not care. It's on the other side of the peaks. You told me it was on this side of the peaks. Let's see. Pineapple pizza? Yeah, Power, my moderator Power really digs pineapple pizza. Okay, I can no longer see the peaks, but I think we were on the right side of it before. I think it's out here somewhere. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to do. Let's lay that down. Let's try this. Pineapple is the best pizza topping. There's just something about the sweet to savory ratio that is really good. Love video gaming, so much fun. I could play for many hours. I really could too. I mean, I fell into Elder Scrolls Online for a good 650 hours, and I think that's part of the reason why I have a difficult time wanting to start into other MMORPGs. Because I felt like I sold my soul to Elder Scrolls Online. There were entire summers that was all I was doing. The Darksiders games. If anybody has played the Darksiders games, those are wonderful. I actually need to get back around to playing the rest of those because I've only played the first 2 of them, but I really enjoyed what I played on that. You remember me playing ESO relentlessly? Yeah, ESO. And honestly, the DLC for it just got even better. Tried roping me into it. It is good stuff. I'm a little bummed that you never went for it, but to each their own. I felt like the DLC packs really are where it shined brightest. But I think that usually ends up being the case with a lot of MMORPGs. Don't need this. This isn't the right spot for that. Can't do MMOs. They are such a time suck. For sure. Yeah, but the Darksiders games were actually pretty good. So I played the first two of those, and I don't think that they've finished those yet. I think that they've put out the third, but I don't think that it goes much further than that, does it? Blaze, I love that. That's so awesome. Okay, I'm not properly equipped to handle these guys. Need to see if I can get away from them somehow, some way, maybe. Use a Bokoblin arm, I suppose. So you go away. Oh, good. We got another swarm of them. Ah! Hey, there's a Korok here, though. Too many keys. Yeah, we're going to teleport out of here. You can see me? Oh, this is the first Korok we found, guys. I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hestu, please return this to him. Yahaha! They are the keys of your demise. They are definitely that. My friends are hiding in lots of different places, too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places. I'm more concerned about getting the hell out of here. So from Termina, we can do that. That's bad advice. What, getting the hell out of here? Oh, sticking your nose into suspicious places. Alright. Amiibo time. Okay. Can't carry any more what? Oh, was it weapons? Might have been weapons. Alright, let's see what this gives us. Some bomb arrows. Nice. Heard about a really scary, dangerous app that people have been saying not to download to your phone called Randonautica, because it sends you to locations by GPS to go and scary things can happen. Is that right? That does seem like an opportunity to send people to some predetermined locations that could potentially be dangerous. Generally speaking, I don't really do a lot of mobile anything. I keep a handful of dumb games on my phone, but I really don't. I don't even play those, if I'm being honest. Oh, the other big part about me that I have yet to mention is that I am actually a guitarist. I know you can't see it next to me. I got the one guitar there, but I've actually got a few that are all all around me here. Well, 3 of them in total here. I've got the, I like to do some live sessions every now and again, but I'm not really, like, professional or anything like that. I just like to jam. Picked up a rusty claymore. Let's get rid of that. Bye. And a rusty shield. Suppose I probably ought to be taking pictures of all this stuff. Other side of the lake. You know, Unicorns, we were over. This is where we were when you told me it's not here. Other side of the lake. Okay. He looked away. What was in the chest? Oh shit. I don't want to be here. No! Oh, I'm gonna drown myself in like an inch of water. Nice. Woo! It was bomb arrows. We got some bomb arrows. Let's see. No. No. There we go. Jeez. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill with that. I'm kind of very weary about everything at the moment. Okay. I don't really want to tangle with that thing at the moment, but so it's on a hill. I think it's over there. Shove some food down Link's throat so he doesn't die. Wouldn't that be wonderful if healing was just as simple as having a meal? Yeah, I was hoping I could get some rare items too. That would be pretty wonderful. Alright, you can stop playing the Talus music. I'm not gonna fight it. Here we go. Oh. What? No. Oh, here it is. Nice. If that were all it took, I would never heal. Because you never eat. For somebody who's very insistent on having plenty of time to do things, sure spend a lot of time avoiding the things that allow you to continue to have time to do things. I'm looking for food right now. What are you getting?
From here, we'll make our way to Goron City. Then, we'll need some of the
I had no idea.
on that divine beast, so Daru can manage it as easily as possible. He's figured out how to get it to move. However, it's apparent that we still have much more to learn.
Everything and nothing sounds good.
That divine beast was actually built by people. That means we should be able to understand how it works and how to use it to our advantage. These divine beasts, so much we don't know. But if we want to turn back Calamity Ganon, they're our best hope. Tell me the truth. How proficient are you right now wielding that sword on your back? Legend says that an ancient voice resonates inside it. Can you hear it yet, hero?
Opinions on short-haired Zelda? I'm for it. I don't see why not. Alright, well, we've finally got one of the memories that we need. I'm not sure where the tower is out here. But hey, we got one of these marked. So, one of those down. And we can probably... We have just enough time to talk to Impa, I think. And then I gotta be wrapping up here. Only so-so on that? No, I think she's pretty cute with the short hair. Yeah, sometimes King, I know what you mean, but most of the time, usually I'm pretty convinced that I know exactly what I want when I want it. Or if multiple things sound good, I'm pretty good to settle on whatever sounds good. I'm just like, okay, I don't care what we pick between these things. Just get one of these things here now. It is a little different, isn't it? Now that you've seen some of the princess's memories, you must have started to remember certain things. Here, I will hand this over to you now, before I forget. Woohoo! Champion's Tunic! Ancient Hyrule, this garment could only be worn by one who had earned the respect of the royal family. Equipping it will reveal an enemy's life gauge. This is something of yours that I have been keeping safe by request of the princess. This clothing was specially made for you when you became a champion. Please handle it with care. You know something funny? The first time I played this game, I actually didn't realize that you're supposed to come back after the first memory, so I went and found all of the memories before I came here. I basically played the entire game without the champion's tunic. There we go. But it is kind of nice to have, so we'll make use of it for sure. Alright, guys. That, I believe, is all I'm going to have time for this evening. Let me just double check here. Oh, yeah, it's going to have us keep doing that. Tons of side quests already. We might get around to doing some side quests in this game. Alright. Chick-fil-A sounds good all of a sudden. And now it doesn't. Oh, really? As soon as you said Chick-fil-A, I was like, oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do some Chick-fil-A. Alrighty. Here we go. Okay. Perfect. Perfect place to stop. So we made a little bit of progress here. We managed to get a couple of the things done that needed to be done. I'd just like to remind folks that Friday is a very likely possibility we could finish our playthrough of Super Mario RPG. When we finish Super Mario RPG, we will default over to Breath of the Wild, as that was the winner of the community poll on the Discord server. Let me just pull up Twitch real quick and see who we've got live. Oh, you know what? We have a rare opportunity to help somebody that was actually recommended to me by Rar, by the name of Dracolair. They are working on Paper Mario. Actually, it looks like Rar's in there right now, too. So, we're going to hop this party over there. And I redeem another, or is it enough for one person? Oh, Blaze, if you want to redeem more, you're more than welcome to. We can do more if you want to do redeems for Amiibo. Let me know. We can do that before ending. So you're more than welcome to. Paper Mario sounds fun. Yeah, I was thinking so as well. So, yeah, we'll be doing ending Super Mario RPG very likely on Friday, and then we'll be doing Breath of the Wild immediately after that. We'll just be focusing our efforts on doing specifically the Breath of the Wild streams until we finish that up. So you want Ganondorf? Okay, sounds good. We'll do Ganondorf. See if we can't earn us that magnificent sword, right? Just Amber this time. Ooh, but that gave us a few rupees here. Oh. Always bad about actually getting these stupid things open. Nope, gems. Bloopy! Bloopy is helpful. Any more, or you feel content where you're at? Yeah, so the Super Mario RPG game has been phenomenal. If anybody was interested in seeing the end of that, yeah, we will be live Friday, starting at 7:30 Mountain Daylight Time. The schedule is posted in the About section or under scheduling, and there is also the Discord as well, where I let you guys know if anything is going on with my family that would prevent me from being able to stream. If there's any scheduling changes, feel free to join the Discord server. That is also where we hold the community polls, so in the future we'll be able to participate in those and have a say in what gets played on my channel. So, if we're all done with amiibos and everything, I'm going to go ahead and start up this raid for Draco Lair, whom was introduced to me by Rar, and I believe that they are kind of a smaller streamer. It doesn't look like they have very many people in there, so let's go give them a warm raid. Draco Lair. Alright, and I will see you guys on the next stream Friday night with more Super Mario RPG. JLR Stories. Bro, how's it going? I'm so sorry, you're just showing up right as I'm starting the raid. It is good to see you, though. So it looks like this individual is a VTuber. I hope that is of interest to some of you folk. But bro-in-law, yeah, it's good to see you. I was just wrapping up here. I will be chatting with everybody in the Discord server until Friday. Friday night we'll be doing some Super Mario RPG. But until then, you guys know what to do. Stay safe, stay awesome, all the fun stuff. And let me know what's going on in your guys' lives. Feel free to chat me through the Discord server. I always love a good conversation. Maybe next time. Hopefully so, yes. So yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure to hang out with you guys, and we'll move this party over, and we'll see you guys on the next stream. Take care.